nickname is Nikki, but my name ain't Nicole.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, as was so rudely pointed out to me, the lighting for the original video was bad, so we're doing it again. This is a video for my single eyeshadow collection, which is what's in here for the most part. So we're going to just get right into this lovely little makeup bag. I do have 4 shadows from Korea. No, 7 shadows from Korea, sorry. I don't know why I thought it was 4. There are 7 that I purchased in Korea, which one of the shops that they have in Korea, they have in America. Don't know if they have one in Illinois, but so we'll start with those first, and then I'll move on to the eyeshadow powders that I got, or pigments that I got from Shop Miss A, and then all the ColourPop shadows. So, enough talking. Let's get started. Now, this is not all of my shadows. This is not all of my single shadows. Some of them are put into palettes already. So, and like I don't want to take them out, don't want to pop them out. So, I'll just do the ones that are inside of my little Minnie Mouse makeup bag, because that's where I keep them, because this makeup bag is huge. I mean, I do have a purse that could fit it, but like it's a makeup bag and it's huge. My friends bought it for me as a Christmas gift one year while I was in Korea, so yeah, that's where that came from. I don't know if they bought it online or in Korea specifically, I don't know, not sure, but it was given to me in Korea. So let's start with the 3, well, the first one is from Nature Republic. This is their Lucky Blue shadow. That is what it looks like. Do a little swatchy swatch. And then swatch it. I'm not giving anybody the finger, on the back of my hand. When I first got this shadow, I used it here often. I am not gonna lie to you guys, I used it a lot because I liked it. I mean, I didn't hit pan on it. That's because like with this, a little goes a long way. Like I like push my finger down to swatch and then it's still like, you know. So there's that. But I bought this not in the city that I lived in. I lived in Daejeon. I bought this in Busan. I took a trip to Busan and there was like a little Nature Republic kiosk or whatever in the train station, and I bought it because I thought it was really pretty. And at that time I did not have it, so I bought it. Then I have 2 from the Face Shop. This red shade is called Red Vodka, and this black shade is Black Veil. This red shade is also another one that I used often. I use this a lot, and it didn't stain my eyelids, which, that's good. That was the first red eyeshadow I ever owned, and I loved it. I used it here a lot when I first bought it. Sometimes I put it all around, but you know, that's just me. And then Black Veil. Now I hear lots of people, because I keep looking that way, there's like somebody outside of our home and they're really noisy. I mean, you probably can't hear them, but I can hear them and it's distracting. So I miss being alone in my apartment because boo. A lot of people don't like black shimmers shadows. I like this one because it all comes off. Like, that's not a glitter top coat or anything. It literally comes off with the shadow. So like all of that glowy glisteniness is there. The only thing I don't like is if you look at this here, like that's how it goes. Like you have to pack it on basically. Let me see it. To get it to appear like true black, I used to have to like dip my brush in at least 3 times. So that's 1, I mean that's 2 layers, 3 layers. So it's very buildable, but who wants to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth? It's still pretty. And then I have these 4. And if you've been here a while, you've heard me talk about my makeup auntie in Korea. And so I would always go to her shop for something or things. And I bought 3 of them and she gave me 1 for free. I don't remember which one she gave me for free, but I know I bought these 2. But I can't remember which one of these was free. So we're going to get into these. These are from the brand Castledew, which is a Korean brand. This is from their Extreme Pearl Eye series. This is Silver Extreme. This like is really silver. Not gonna lie, when I first bought this was my favorite silver shade. I mean, it's really like faint, but it's, again, buildable. So this is layer number 2. Uh-oh, layer number 3. My nail went into it, that's why I said uh-oh. But that's Silver Extreme, and this is my favorite silver shade. Next we have, I'm gonna do the one I bought first for sure. This is their Sparkling Eyes series, which is different from the Pearl Eyes. And you'll see like the consistency of the shadows are very different, which I thought was pretty cool. This is a Lustering Gold. I should probably open it so they can see it. So this one is more chunky, not in a bad way, but like the consistency. Let me wipe my finger off, clean that up first, and then swatch it. But this one is a little more like there are chunks in it. And again, I'm bad at swatching. That's what that one looks like. Lustering Gold is right here. This is Silver Extreme. So that's what they look like next to each other. I did my friend's makeup in Korea one night we were going out, and I used both of them together, and she was so excited, which made me happy, but she was like, it's so pretty, oh my gosh. Now, I don't know which one I bought and which one was a free gift, but since I already did a black one, I'll do the lavenderish one first. This is Extreme Pearl Eyes series. This is Midnight Deep Violet. Midnight Deep Violet, and I will use my pinky since there's absolutely nothing on it. This is what it looks like in the pan. It's a very pretty, like, violet shade. That's what it looks like on the finger. And that's the swatch right there. Probably do that one more time. Because these are very buildable shades. So this is 3 layers of that shade. And that's what it looks like after 3 runs. I like this shade, but I haven't used it often. Not that I didn't like it, but because I have had the 35P from Morphe, and there's a shade in there like this, which is why I haven't grabbed that one yet. But I like it, it's really pretty. So far we have the 3 from Nature Republic and the Face Shop. This is the Face Shop, Nature Republic, and these are Castledew. This is Black Veil, Red Vodka, Lucky Blue, Silver Extreme, Lustering Gold, Midnight Deep Violet, and this black one, which is very similar to the Black Veil, is Castle Black Pearl. This is from their series Pearl Up Eyes, and this is what it looks like. It's very similar, but the consistency, the feel is different. And like you can feel, like in this one I can feel the glitter, shimmer. So that's what that looks like. That's one pass through. I think this one is more of a mix of the silver and the black, which is why. So that's 3 passes of the Castle Black Pearl. Oh, hello. So those are the ones I bought in Korea. These 7 shades we got in Korea. And then these 4 powders I got from Shop Miss A. So we have, they're all from the brand Princessa. So we have numbers 23, 24, number 2, which is like a pearl white, and 27. I'll start with number 2. Number 2 is it's a very pearl, you saw that right? It's a pearl white, ooh, and it fell into my hand, which is good. Like, that looks like drugs. It looks like drugs. This makes it easier to swatch. Wow, that is very, this finger, that's very, more pigmented than I was expecting, but I like it. Oh, that's a really nice white. Can you tell I haven't used this one before? Because I haven't. Don't tell anyone. I used 23 and I've used 24. It's very, very powdery though. But that's what it looks like. Like, I feel like you could blend this out into a highlight. It would be too light for me, but that's it blended. It would be too light for me, but I started like throwing my hands up. Let's see something. And now I'm shiny like a mermaid. But it's too light for my skin, although I do use the Hello Gregory, but that has a pink tilt to it, so this one is like iridescent white. But you know, if you're into that, so that's number 2. These are all $1, by the way. That's number 2. 23 is like, basically, it's iridescent purple. Use these fingers in this arm. So that is what it looks like. Again, they don't have names. I'm trying to get the powder off the back of my hand, but that's what it looks like. I've used this one before on my lid and as an inner corner highlight. I am making a mess. This computer desk looks like it has drugs on it. That's funny. And I've used 27 too. 27 iridescent pink, essentially. Use my pinky. Only thing I don't like about is when I'm swatching this without a brush, it gets under my nail. And then the powder comes out of my nail and onto my finger. So that's the pink right next to the purple. And I can't remember, but I believe it said you can use these as highlighter. But I've used that one in the inner corners. And the last one is 24. I used 24 on my lid before because 24 is like, it's like a gray iridescent shade. Like, it's like a gray purple. I don't know what you'd call that. Like a muted mauve or a nudie. Like, yeah, muted mauve, not nude. A muted mauve. I'm not trying to give anybody the finger. But that's what it looks like. I'm going to swatch that on the back of my hand. Let the powder fall from out of my nail. So on the back of my hand we have 23, 27, and 24. But I've used 24 on my lid before for a face chart look, I remember, because I got it everywhere in that video, just like I'm getting it everywhere now. So far I have these going on. This side, this side. I'm going to go clean and then come back with all of my ColourPop shadows. So I'm all clean. Now it's time for the ColourPop. ColourPop 2, I believe there are 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 2 single press. So I have 10 Super Shocks and 2 pressed powder shadows. The first shade I'm going to swatch is called Glass Bull. Glass Bull, it said, like when I bought this in 2017, and I haven't used it as much as I should. I bought it December 2017. Why do I remember that? I don't know, but I remember it. And it was like our best sellers, and this was like the 3rd one on that list. So I got it. Swatch on my finger so you can see what it looks like on my finger. That's what it looks like. But then I'm gonna use a brush this time because my fingers look gross. So I'm gonna swatch that first. I'm gonna do it 2 times. I'm telling you what I'm doing, so no one's like, that's not how it looks. I did it twice. That's Glass Bull. And then the other single press, I bought these 2 at the same time. They didn't come in this. This was free when you bought some of them. They had some thing going on ColourPop. You bought these and they gave you the free little case. I should have got more than 2, but I don't know. This is called Pinky Promise, which I don't know why it's called Pinky Promise because it doesn't look pink, like, but I guess, you know. So this is what it looks like. Clean off my finger. Uh-oh. So I swatched all of them because once again, the camera died. So now we have all the swatches. Here. That's the last one. I'm gonna go through all 10 of these shades minus Glass Bowl because we clearly already did that one. So Pinky Promise was swatched. The next shade is this one right here. This is from the ColourPop. They had a summer collection. So I'm gonna do the 3 together that I bought from that collection. Where's Banana Daiquiri? That's the name of it. So the shade is called Kelp Me. It got broke while traveling from Korea to America. It got broke on the plane. 3 of them got broke on the plane. This is one of them. That's what it looks like. I don't want to open it because if I open it, it's all gonna come out. But it's this very pretty pink shade here. And then the second one from the 3 that I bought in that summer collection is Banana Daiquiri. Banana Daiquiri is like this. It's a very shimmery turquoise shade. It's very pretty and I like it. The only problem I have with it is sometimes it's too pigmented. So it's like if you want a little pop of color, you have to go. Like I was saying, it's very, very pigmented. Sorry, I got a phone call and yeah. That's why I took my phone in my room because, but Banana Daiquiri is very pigmented. Like that's literally one swatch. It's so pigmented that I don't know. It's kind of scary. And then the third one from the summer collection is called Hot Toddy. I can open this one because it's not broken. If you have been with me for a while, you've seen me use this shade. I use this shade in face charts. I use this shade for Halloween looks. When I turn myself into a mermaid, I actually use these 3 shades on my scales. It's just so super pretty. It's that one there. It's just, I love it so much. The next shade is called Paradox, and Paradox, I think Paradox is absolutely beautiful. Paradox reminds me of mud clay. If you don't know what that is, that's what, I'm pretty sure you can find it in Arizona, Grand Canyon, like that area where the Native Americans used to be, and they use this to make their dishes and other stuff and vases and all that good stuff. It's really pretty, really beautiful shade. Only problem is I haven't used it as much as I should. That's the only issue with this shade. I haven't used it. I think it's beautiful. This is the swatch right here, this one, and I haven't used it. I don't know why. I need to get my life together, really do. Now these were the problem shades in terms of that video. Cheap Date, we'll do Cheap Date first because that's what I swatched first. Cheap Date. Cheap Date reminds me of a gold coin. The gold coins I'm speaking of are, there's in the Midwest, I think, I don't know how far the metro goes, but in Chicago we have the metro, in Illinois, we have the metro train. And on the metro, when you buy your ticket, if you use a big amount and you have to get change back, that's $1 or like $2, whatever, they give you these gold coins that look like this, like it's the same color. So for me, this is like a true gold, almost, like, because my rings are real. Yeah, it's like a true gold. It's really pretty, and I like it. I used this one, and the next one I'm gonna show on my friend back in Korea. This is Cheap Date, this shade right here, this one. The first gold one next to Paradox. And she was so happy because she said, it's so pretty. I don't have anything like this. We don't have stuff like this back home where I'm from. It's really pretty. Where'd you get it? ColourPop. ColourPop. I put quite a few people on to ColourPop in Korea. The next one is Amaze. That is this shade. I can't say too much about Amaze because I haven't used it as often as I should. Then we have Static. Static reminds me, it's very close to Paradox, but Static is more brown, whereas Paradox is more red. So this is Static right here. And then next to Static, we have Envy. I like Envy. I love Envy. I use Envy quite a bit. My only issue is Envy is very shimmery. So if you don't like a black shimmer, Envy and the one next to it, which is this one, I'm going to show it through the package. I can't show it because this one's broken. It got broken on the plane. But these two, so much shimmer. So if you don't like a lot of shimmer, you won't like them. And then the last one is Dare. I heard people talk about this one in YouTube And I'm like, I gotta get it, I gotta try it. So pretty, blah, 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 I gotta try it. So I bought it, and I'm obsessed with it. And then there's another YouTuber I watch by the name of Kristen here on YouTube. This is Dare. And she likes it, and I like it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So this video is more of a success because I turned the lights down, I closed the blinds this time to the window so that it wouldn't be as bright because the sun definitely ruined the first 2 times I filmed this. So, these are not all of my single shadows. These are just the ones that I like. These are the ones that I use more than the other single shadows, and these are the ones that are not in palettes. So it's easily accessible. I can show them off easier instead of bringing a whole palette and trying to pick them out of the palette and all that good jazz. Because when I first filmed this, I showed the Morphe empty palette that I have, and it was a struggle trying to get them out. So I'll show this in another video probably. That's it for this video. If you want to see any more of my collections, palettes, lipsticks, lip tints, whatever, just let me know in the comments. I'm gonna go get my dog. Bye.